Respected fellow practitioners and guests, when we practice Buddhism, there are many guidelines that we can use to practice. One of these is to practice as Bodhisattvas do, and this is to follow the 6 paramitas. The first of these is giving. Giving is to give what we have, to give what others need. Giving can be of 3 kinds. It can be of wealth. Usually when we say giving of wealth, people think of donating money to a church, temple, or an organization. This is only one of the many kinds of giving. We can also give our possessions. We may not have great wealth to give, but we can give things that we have. We can also give of our internal wealth. When we see somebody is doing something that is good, that is proper, we can help them to do so. At first, when we practice this kind of giving, we may feel a little grudging about doing so. But the more we practice giving, the easier it will be to do more in the future. The second kind of giving is that of teaching. This can be anything we know that another does not know, that the person has indicated they wish to learn. When somebody wishes to learn something that we know, we continue to teach them as long as they express the wish to continue learning. But in our teaching, we are to hold nothing back. If we do hold something back, this is known as grudging teaching. The result of this in the future will be ignorance. But if we teach others wholeheartedly, without holding anything back, we will gain wisdom in the future. From the giving of wealth that we just spoke of, if we practice this giving, we will gain wealth in the future. If we help others, we practice physical giving, then in the future, when we too are doing something proper, others will come to help us. And the third kind of giving is that of fearlessness. This can be as magnificent as giving our life to save another. It can also be as wonderful as seeing somebody who is upset and doing whatever we can to comfort them, to make them feel less worried, less upset, more calm, more at ease. When we give this third kind of giving, we will gain healthy, long lives in the future. If we know people who now are very wise, it is because in their past lifetimes they practiced the giving of teaching. If we know those who have great wealth, it is because they have given wealth in the past. Often when we think of wealth and look at people who have wealth, we may begin to doubt the law of cause and effect. Cause and effect tells us that every thought, word, and deed will have a result. More than likely not in this lifetime. Maybe in our next lifetime. 10 lifetimes from now, 100 lifetimes. 1,000 lifetimes from now. But when the conditions are correct, every cause that we have generated will have a result. This may seem very logical and sound very realistic, but we may begin to doubt when we look around us. All of us know people who are very good, who help others. They're very kind, very caring. They constantly think of others. They do not think of themselves. When others want to know something, they share their wisdom. When others are upset, they comfort the people. They constantly help others. But in this life, they may have many problems, and they may have very difficult lives. They may have barely enough money to survive. When we see this, we may begin to doubt cause and effect. We may think, these people are so good. They do everything they can to help others. Yet their lives are so difficult. Where is cause and effect? We live in one very, very small instant of time called a human life. We may feel this is a long time, but actually this life of ours is very short. In our past lives, we have done many things that we do not know about. Not knowing of them, we do not understand everything that is going on. We may see that in this life, people are very good, but we do not know what they have done in their past lifetimes. In our former lifetimes, we all have done much that is good. But we have done much that is bad. We have hurt many people. And if we think back on what our thoughts were like today, what we said, what we did, we will realize that it is very likely that we have done more that is wrong than what is right. Because we are currently living as humans. But in past lifetimes, we have lived in other realms. And we have not had the opportunity to practice goodness in those realms. So we do not know what we have done before. But we are taught that what we are going through now is the result of those past lifetimes. People who are having very difficult lives now have done much that is bad. They have hurt others. This is why they are having difficult lives now.